In numbers 28 through 30, we're using the given matrices. This is matrix A, which is a 2 by 2. We are multiplying it times matrix B, which is a 2 by 3. So the multiplication is possible. It gives us a 2 by 3 with the following values. We are trying to find y. Notice y is in the position E1, 2. First row, second column. To get the value in that position, we multiply row 1, column 2. Row 1 from the first matrix, column 2 from the second matrix. And that multiplication would be 4 times 1 plus negative 2 times 5 equals 4 minus 10 is negative 6. Therefore, y equals negative 6. Remember, you can do the same thing in your calculator. You can enter the A and the B matrices and multiply them. In order to enter the matrix in your calculator, you would use second matrix, which is actually the inverse key, and edit number 1, which is the A matrix. In order to enter the dimension and the numbers, just enter one number at a time with an enter after each one. When you're done entering the matrix, use second quit or the mode key to get out of that matrix and start again to enter the next one. When you want to call up a matrix, you would use second matrix, and while you're in the heading names, you would hit enter for number 1, which is the A matrix, or number 2 for the B matrix. Going on to number 29, it asks for what value of x will matrix C not have an inverse matrix. We know that matrix C will not have an inverse matrix if its determinant is equal to 0. The C matrix, 4, x, 10, 15, has an x in it, and what we want to do is calculate the determinant of that matrix and then set it equal to 0 so to see which value of x, for which value of x it will not have an inverse. Okay, so 4 times 15 minus 10 times x is its determinant, or 60 minus 10x. Let's set that equal to 0 and solve for x. Adding 10x to both sides, we get 60 equals 10x, and then divide both sides by 10, and x is equal to 6. For the value x equals 6, this matrix will be singular, which means that its determinant will be 0, and it will not have an inverse. For number 30, I'd like to clear the board here. And we're going to write the matrix that represents A inverse, the inverse of matrix A. To calculate A inverse, remember, if A is the matrix AB, CD, A inverse is defined as 1 over the determinant of A times the matrix D, negative B, negative C, A. So first of all, let's calculate the determinant of A. The determinant of A is given by AD AD minus BC. Calculating it for this matrix here, we get 4 times negative 3 minus negative 2 times 5. Negative 12 plus 10 equals negative 2. Therefore, A inverse would be equal to 1 over negative 2 times the matrix negative 3, 2, negative 5, positive 4. Multiplying through by the scalar negative 1/2, we get the matrix 3/2, negative 1, 5/2, negative 2. If you prefer writing that in decimal form, you would get 1.5, negative 1, 2.5, negative 2.